think of your left foot for a moment. Now notice the difference in your right foot from that left foot. Pay attention to your left ear. You see how your attention shifted as I used language to point various things out to you. Of course, hypnotic language can get much more sophisticated than that, but I think you get the idea. Now, that's all well and good, but there are two things that can still go wrong despite the best of hypnotic language being used. First of all, you might forget about your attitude. Just remember the 2 car salespeople from my last video. The second thing that can go wrong is your hypnotic flow. What I mean by hypnotic flow is that your ideas need to run smoothly. They have to get accepted one at a time. If you try to make too big a step, you'll get the person's critical factor, their no mind, activated, and they will start rejecting your ideas again. So here's the rule to remember. The smoother your flow of ideas, the more likely they will go to the yes room and be accepted. Here's an example of what I mean. Close your eyes. If you're the sort of person that likes beaches, then perhaps you can imagine one with me now. If you and I were on this beach together, we'd see the beautiful white sand stretching all the way into the distance. We could walk down and see the rolling waves of the oceans coming in. Feel the smoothness of the sand under our feet. Perhaps the air temperature would be warm, but pleasantly so. If we looked up, we could hear the sound of seagulls and see them circling around us. A pleasant experience. Of course, there's always that welcome smell of the sea. And if you turned around and looked, there's that rhino staring you right in the face. Now, open your eyes, and the first thing I want to do is apologize a little for that example. It was a little startling, I know, to have that rhino there. But you see what happened there? The rhino did not fit the scene that I was describing. It was not a smooth introduction, so your mind very likely made it jump. Of course, some people would like the beach so much, they enjoyed it so much, that they'd stay in the yes room and accepted the rhino just to stay on the beach. But most people will be jarred, at least a little bit, and some of their no mind will come back in. How much, of course, depends on each person. So to recap, I need to make sure that I have, number 1, the right attitude, number 2, the right language to channel the mental energy, and number 3, that I present my ideas so smoothly that your no mind never gets aroused. Now, the very best way to move people from their current mindset and mood to the mood and mindset that you need them to be in order to accept or agree to your ideas, is through the use of conversational, hypnotic language, phrases and patterns.
To continue with the rest of the training, click the link in the description box to download the rest of the videos for free.